I'm going to start with the question of how do you value yourself right about now? How do you value yourself? Now remember, your self-worth equals your net worth. Okay? And a lot of people forget that. You need to work for your future if you want the good life. Okay? And here's the sting. No one can possibly predict their future. You can't. It's impossible. But the awesome thing is that we can actually get pretty damn close to it. And we can do this by planning, by believing, and by achieving whatever it takes to make it the way that we want it to be. You have the power's in your hands. Now, if I was to ask you right now to write down who you are and what you're capable of, I would say there's a high 90% chance that you're probably going to go small on yourself. Yeah, you're going to think it may be big and may be awesome, but the truth is that most people base who they think they are and what they're capable of the references of their past. And those very thoughts may be the negative thoughts or the negative experiences that it may very well be holding you back right now. Okay? What do you believe you're worth? Because your net worth in life matches what you believe you're worth. And your beliefs and habits strongly determine your financial success. They really do.
When you start looking at giving your best at all times, that's not easy. But when you are committing yourself to doing something, those are the standards that you set for yourself because that's who you are. If you're working on a job where you're miserable, they're not paying you what you're worth. You don't like the work, you don't like the people, and you're dissatisfied. If you've decided to continue to take a paycheck, you owe it to yourself to give it your best effort. If you get in the habit of being mediocre or doing just enough to get by, you're not hurting anybody but you. You're cheating you.
Every morning you wake up with a new chance to design your day. Every day is a new opportunity to make it happen. And through our thoughts, through our feelings, through our behaviors, through our actions, we're able to master our own destiny. We're the master controller, the sailor, the architect of our life, whatever you want to call it. We are in control. Don't forget that, right? You're in control. And we're not only able to create our own day, we can create our own life. A day is just one step out of 100,000 miles. Okay, so make it an amazing journey. You create the way that you become, right? You call the shots, no one else does, you do. And every time you have a thought, you create a chemical, okay? And those chemicals are either negative chemicals or they're positive chemicals based off the thoughts that you create. These chemicals trigger off a feeling in our body, and it becomes this loop between the body and the mind, and then it feeds us and it starts to direct us on the road of either greatness or despair. That's what it does. So your thoughts are powerful, okay? What are you filling your day with? Are you filling your day with positive thoughts that serve you, or negative ones that hold you back and disable you from moving forward? If there's one thing that I've actually learned in life, is that you can hear the same thing a million, billion, trillion times over, but if you don't execute on that idea, on that plan, on that strategy, you will fail. And this is the thing, life will hand you a big freaking F if you don't execute. You know, I don't understand when I hear people telling me that they have an idea, that they have these goals, that they have these dreams, but every time I see them, which is usually, you know, months later, they're still talking about the same old thing. So they're usually making excuses as to why they haven't achieved it. And they're usually paralyzed by fear. They're always getting ready to get ready. So if you're someone who is always getting ready to get ready, I'm sorry to cut it to you, but you're a procrastinator. So you're going to find out what's holding you back. And I think one of the best things you can actually do for yourself is to follow through no matter what. You know, we all feel that little uncomfortable nagging and that little bit of pain every time we go to make that new decision, that new change in our life, but you need to really shake it off. And you know, you might have these big, grand, audacious goals, and you tell yourself all the time, you know, yeah, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. Saying it and just starting it but not following it through, that is still procrastination. Alright, so you need to practice. You need to practice with willpower. You need to practice with discipline. You need to have the focus if you want to make it across that finish line at the end of the day. And you know what? I've put things on the back burner before. You know, I used to do that. I used to be that guy that said I'm going to do this and that, and I never followed through. I don't do it anymore. I commit, I'm all in, I'm 100%, and I'm smart about my commitments too.